What's going on, guys? My name is John with Star Wars Net 77. I wanted to share with you guys my thoughts about The Hobbit and An Unexpected Journey, which came out in theaters on December 14th. It's Friday. As of filming this video, it's last Friday, 2 days ago. And I've seen it twice since it came out, so I really enjoyed it. First time I saw it was at midnight, Thursday at midnight, and I saw a 3D version. And then I went again last night with my wife and saw it in 2D. A couple things I was really concerned about the movie, first of all, because even though I'm a huge fan of Lord of the Rings, the movies, and the stories that came out about 10 years ago. It's hard to believe they came out that long ago in theaters. The little backstory about The Hobbit itself, it was a book written by J.R.R. Tolkien, the same guy who wrote Lord of the Rings trilogy, but it was written in 1937, really geared towards kids. And it was a 310-page kids book, right? Essentially. And so Peter Jackson, the director of the movies, decided to split The Hobbit into 3 movies. So first off, I'm thinking to myself, wow, you know, okay, it's one thing to do the Lord of the Rings trilogy because there's 3 different books, he did 3 different movies, that makes sense. But to take a 310-page kids book and then break it into 3 different movies, which each movie is going to be around 3 hours long, to make a 9-hour movie series out of a 310-page book seemed kind of extreme and kind of like a stretch, you know? So I was really concerned about it. The second concern I had about it was the frame rate. Now, it's filmed in like 48 frames per second or something like that, pretty high, a lot higher than like the 30-ish that you usually get in movies. So I heard the frame rate was really high. And Peter Jackson decided to do that because it really captured the realistic feel. I heard people were getting kind of sick from watching it. It's not like kind of nauseous, essentially. Well, none of those concerns really ended up living up to my concerns because I actually saw it, really enjoyed it. The frame rate didn't bother me at all. Like I said, I saw it in 3D, I saw it in 2D. I enjoyed both, and I really didn't even faze me. Second of all, the story, The Hobbit. Wow. I mean, I'd watched the cartoon, 1977 cartoon back in the day, and I didn't really, it was a bridge, a very short cartoon, and they skipped a lot of points that were in the book. Now, I have not read The Hobbit, the book itself, okay, but I really enjoyed this movie. In fact, some of the, without trying to spoil it too much, there's a lot more orcs in it than I thought there would be, and there's a lot more humor in the movie, a lot more humor in it than really any of the previous Lord of the Rings movie, and a lot more action in the movie as well. It really surprised me how much action there was in The Hobbit. Like I said, I took my wife with it. She really enjoyed it. She likes Lord of the Rings in this movie a lot better than Star Wars, and she enjoyed Star Wars. But I asked her, I'm like, what do you like better, Star Wars or this movie in the series? She loves Middle Earth. So if you're a big fan of the Lord of the Rings, I really recommend you guys check out The Hobbit. There's a lot of characters in it, in The Hobbit, that are in the original Lord of the Rings series. Now, if you've never seen Lord of the Rings at all, any of the 3 movies, and you still want to see The Hobbit, certainly do so, because you don't need to necessarily see the 3 to lead up. This is a prequel, okay? It's taking place 60 years before the Lord of the Rings series. So there's a lot of things in it that kind of follow up leading into the Lord of the Rings. So it's going to be kind of like what Star Wars happened with Star Wars. You had the first 3 episodes, 4, 5, 6, and then Lucas did, you know, 1, 2, 3, episodes 1, 2, and 3. Well, this situation, it's very similar, but I feel like Peter Jackson really did the right way. I'm really excited for the other 2 movies that come out. Next one's going to come out next year, and then 2014 will be the last one to come out. And I can't wait. Really surprised me how much action was, like I said, in this movie. There were parts of the movie that really kind of drug on, especially in the early stages of the movie. I felt the beginning, maybe half hour, you know, it's around 3-hour movie. I felt the first half hour kind of drug on a little bit, but then you get into action, and special effects were great. The 3D was okay. You know, it wasn't necessarily filmed just to be in 3D, but there's some parts of it that were really cool. My favorite scene was with the Gollum scene. Gollum is one of my favorite characters in Lord of the Rings, and he's in this movie. And the scene is hilarious. If you liked the Lord of the Rings, the 2 Towers, the second one, where Gollum had that scene where he's talking to himself, definitely check out this scene because it's one of the funniest scenes in the movie and really well done. The guy who did Gollum himself is brilliant. I really also enjoyed Martin Freeman, who played young Bilbo in the movie. Really did a good job of playing young Bilbo Baggins. And again, he brought a lot of humor to it. The different dwarves in the movie, all 13 dwarves in the movie are really good. They each have their unique look to them. And of course, you have Gandalf is back. He's in the movie, a big role in the movie as well. But definitely recommend it, guys. I really can't speak highly enough about The Hobbit. Let me know what you guys think about the movie. If you guys seen it, if you guys plan on seeing it, maybe if you didn't like it, explain to me why. Put a video response or comment below. Thanks for watching, guys. We'll see you guys soon. Take care.